Good morning, friends. Hope you're doing well this morning for Monday. Hey, I know next Monday we'll be doing well because it'll be Memorial Day. We won't have to work. At least, hopefully, most of us won't have to work. Hope you have a great weekend. We are going to go over things that happened in baseball, softball. Baseball finished up their regular season this week. Softball went to the regionals. We'll go over who's in the super regionals. Looks like some pretty good matchups. We'll go over the things that happened this past weekend. Only got a few news items, actually two, which is good because we got a lot to go over. So before we start, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Let's get to it. Georgia, their safety Jamarly Riddle, who transferred from Eastern Carolina, was arrested on May 8th for possession of a controlled substance, marijuana, and misdemeanor speeding charge. Cops say he was traveling at a high rate of speed on I-95, weaving in and out of traffic. Pulled him over for that and found some marijuana. No word yet what's going to happen, suspension or whatever. We'll find out. Just when things were quiet there at Georgia, here comes somebody else speeding along. Illinois head basketball coach Underwood, and Illinois have agreed to a new financial terms on his 6-year contract after the Final Four run this year. Been a long time since they've been to the Final Four. They were happy with it. They were happy to amend his contract a little bit. All right, so like I said, we got a lot to go over. Since Thursday, top 25, big ones, and upsets. Here we go. Thursday baseball, 31-18. Kentucky beat number 12 Arkansas 4-3. Kentucky's Hendel 2-run home run. Number 18 Alabama beat number 15 Ole Miss 5-4. Bama's LeBron 2-run home run. Fay 11 strikeouts. Nice game. 19-32 Arizona beat number 21 Oklahoma State 7-4. Arizona's Morant solo home run, 2-run double. I'm sorry, solo home run, 2-run double, and then Flata 11 strikeouts there. Nice game for him. A lot of big strikeouts, and there's something else that was going on. I think it's a lot of big strikeouts and a lot of hits. There's some games in here that's got 20 plus 30 hits. We'll go over all those, but kind of a crazy weekend. Number 13 Mississippi State beat number 10 Texas A&M 18-11. A&M was up 2-0. Bulldogs said enough of that, and they scored 13 in the third. 33-20 Louisiana beat number 20 Coastal Carolina 7-2. Louisiana's LaSalle 2-run double, RBI single. Brosh struck out 7 Coastal Carolina batters. Number 4 Georgia beat number 5 Auburn 2-1. Georgia's Jackson and Wynn hit solo home runs. Volchko and Scott each had 6 strikeouts each when they were on the mound. Number 3 Georgia Tech beat number 23 Boston College 9-0. Georgia Tech's Lackey RBI double and a 2-run home run. How do you say his name? Brosius. Anyway, hit a 2-run home run and a solo home run for the Yellow Jackets. 23-29 Washington beat number 1 UCLA 8-0. Huskies Bauer hit a solo home run and a 2-run home run, and he also scored on a wild pitch. So he had a busy day. Number 17 USC beat number 16 Oregon 2-1. Cordero from USC solo home run. Edwards 12 strikeouts, 17 total for the USC pitching group. 30-22 Pitt beat 29-21 Notre Dame 6-3. 27-23 Stanford beat 27-25 Cal 7-6. 30-23 UAB beat 35-18 UTSA 7-6. 25-23 Radford beat 28-21 Charleston Southern 4-3. Radford's Parks 2 RBI singles and a solo home run. 29-23 Longwood beat 31-22 Winthrop 8-2. Longwood's McMullen 2-run home run and a 3-run double. 28-23 Ohio State beat 22-21 Michigan 13-2. Ohio State's Furch, is that how you say his name? 3-run home run and a solo home run. Harvey hit 2 solo home runs for the Buckeyes. 21-30 Michigan State beat 32-31 Illinois 10-0. 30-21 Iowa beat 35-16 Purdue 10-7. That game between those two had 29 total hits. 26-28 Middle Tennessee beat 37-18 Liberty 8-1. 30-23, Dallas Baptist beat 41-12, Jacksonville State 13-3. Dallas Baptist was up 8-2 by the third inning of that game. Bennett, he hit a 3-run home run for them. 25-23, Western Michigan beat 31-16, Northern Illinois 8-6. 27-19, Long Island beat 31-18, Fairleigh Dickinson 20-9. Long Island's Keller, grand slam. McBurk hit a 3-run home run. 36-18, Tennessee beat 31-19, Oklahoma 9-7. Clark and Ford for the Vols each hit a 2-run home run. 42-13, Mercer beat 30-21, Eastern Tennessee 9-7. Those two teams went up for 24 hits. 27-23, Sanford beat 33-19, Wofford 7-6. Sanford's Higgins, Marshall, McDonald all hit solo home runs. 22-30, North Carolina Greensboro beat 34-21, Western Carolina 2-1. 16-35, Northern Colorado beat 31-22, Oral Roberts 7-6. 29-22, Arkansas State beat 31-21, South Alabama 10-0. South Alabama 6 hits, but no runs in that game. 25-29, Sacramento State beat 33-18, Tarleton State 8-5. 23-27, San Francisco beat 29-23, St. Mary's 9-6. Let's see here. Oh, moving on to Friday baseball. 27-27, Texas Tech got it. Beat 25, Cincinnati 6-5. Cincinnati won the second game 8-7, and they wrapped up that series. They beat them 2-1. Number 3, Georgia Tech beat number 23, Boston College 14-1. Georgia Tech scored 11 runs in the third inning of that game. Number 15, Ole Miss beat number 18, Alabama 9-0. Ole Miss's Furness 3-run home run, Foley 2-run home run, Rabe 13 strikeouts. Number 10, Texas A&M beat number 13, Mississippi State 11-9. Between those two, there are 28 hits in that game. 24-30, Houston beat number 22, Arizona State 5-3. Cox for the Cougars, RBI triple. Fields hit a solo home run. Number 4, Georgia beat number 5, Auburn 9-7. 25-25, Air Force beat number 7, Oregon State 9-6. Zap for Air Force 3-run double. Number 16, Oregon beat number 17, USC 4-3. Oregon's Jaska 3-run home run. 23-28, Rhode Island beat 34-18, St. Joseph's 4-3. 28-24, Jacksonville beat 34-19, Florida Gulf Coast 3-2. Florida Gulf Coast 7 hits, only 2 runs in that game. 28-25, Kansas State beat 30-20, Central Florida 5-4. 33-19, TCU beat number 9, West Virginia 4-0. TCU's Gamster, Garrett, and Franco each hit solo home runs. Davis struck out 6 West Virginia batters. 21-33, UNC Asheville beat 35-18, High Point 11-0. UNC Asheville, 9 runs scored in the 8th inning of that game. 28-23, Ohio State beat 32-21, Michigan 7-3. 31-21, Iowa beat 35-17, Purdue 14-5. 29 total hits between Iowa and Purdue. 31-23, Dallas Baptist beat 41-13, Jacksonville 10-6. Jacksonville State led 5-2 at the top of the third. Dallas Baptist came back, scored 7 runs in the third and fourth innings. 14-37. 14-37. Wow, they ain't doing too good. NC-A&T beat 28-21 Monmouth 10-9. NC-A&T's Gomez hit a 3-run home run. 22-26, Mount St. Mary's beat 21-19 Niagara 12-5, and they won the series 2-1. 25-23, Western Michigan beat 31-16 Northern Illinois 12-2. 29-24, UNLV beat 33-21 San Diego State 3-1. 27-19, Long Island beat 31-18 Fairleigh Dickinson 12-10 in 11 innings. Long Island University's McGurk hit a 2-run triple in the 11th. 26-28, Tennessee Martin beat 32-22 SIUE 8-7. 30-23, McNeese beat 32-20 Southeast Louisiana 15-9. Pinkerton hit a 2-run home run for McNeese. 25-28, Georgia State beat 30-21 Appalachian State 4-2. Caruso, 10 strikeouts for Georgia State in that one. 21-29 Grambling beat 36-18 Bethane Cookman 7-2. Bethane Cookman 8 hits in that game. Look, only managed 2 runs out of it. All right, softball regionals. They started on Friday. Some of the big ones and upsets. Athens Regional 43-17. UNC Greensboro beat number 22 Clemson 1-0. Clemson had 5 hits but 3 errors in that game. Gainesville 31-27. Georgia Tech beat 38-21 Texas State. Georgia Tech's Johnson struck out 7 Bobcat batters. Knoxville 39-13. Virginia beat 42-15 Indiana 8-7 despite committing 3 errors. Lincoln 53-8. Grand Canyon beat number 24 Louisville 5-1. Grand Canyon's McCray and Gomez hit solo home runs. Vickers, she struck out 9 batters. Lubbock 35-24. Ole Miss beat 46-14 Boston 8-6. Boston led 2-1. Ole Miss came back, scored 7 runs in the 3rd inning. Norman 36-19. Kansas beat 34-21 Michigan 1-0. Both those teams only had 6 hits apiece. Tallahassee 37-20 Stetson beat number 8 Florida State 8-3. Chumley for Stetson, 3-run home run and an RBI single. And Tuscaloosa 41-11 Belmont beat 46-15 Southeast Louisiana 2-0. Moving on to Saturday baseball. Number 10 Texas A&M beat number 13 Mississippi State 7-6. A&M won that series 2-1. Number 3 Georgia Tech beat number 23 Boston College 15-2. Georgia Tech swept Boston College 3-0. Number 9 West Virginia beat 33-20 TCU 6-4. West Virginia's Kelly hit an RBI triple. Cole had 8 strikeouts. Mountaineers win that one 2-1. Number 21 Oklahoma State beat Arizona 7-5. Oklahoma State's Indomincio, I think that's how he says his name, Indomincio. He hit a 2-run home run. Malola 3-run home run. Oklahoma State wins the series 2-1. Number 8 Southern Miss beat Georgia Southern 11-0. Southern Miss's Russo 2-run double and a 3-run home run. Nice game for him. They had 10 total strikeouts in their pitching group, and Southern Miss sweeps them 3-0. 33-21 NC State beat number 2 North Carolina 7-2. NC State's DeCarlo hit a 2-run single, but the Tar Heels win that series 2-1. 36-17 Miami beat number 11 Florida State 7-4. Miami's Milano 2-run home run. Seminoles still win the series though 2-1. Number 22 Arizona State beat Houston 8-3. Arizona State wins that series 2-1. Number 24 Nebraska beats 30-23 Minnesota 14-11. Minnesota 5 errors in that game. That did not help them too much because Nebraska sweeps them 3-0. Arkansas. Number 12, Arkansas beat 31-20 Kentucky, 16-2. Arkansas wins that series 2-1. Number 19, Florida beat LSU 15-11. 24 total hits in that game. They sweep LSU in Baton Rouge 3-0. LSU, I don't know what the deal is. There are some games where they looked unbeatable. I mean, they were hitting the ball left and right and somehow still managed to lose the game. I haven't seen officially, but I highly doubt they even make their conference tournament. That's crazy, going from national champion to that. I mean, that's just crazy. Number 5 Auburn beat number 4 Georgia 14-4. Auburn's Terrell solo and a 3-run home run, but Georgia still won that series 2-1. 27-27 BYU beat number 14 Kansas 5-4. 25 total hits in that game. BYU's Robinson, RBI single, and he also hit the walk-off home run for the win, but Kansas still won the series 2-1. Number 6, Texas beat Missouri 12-7. 24 total hits in that game. Livingston for the Longhorns, 2-run double. UT sweeps Missouri 3-0. 34-21 Louisiana beats number 20 Coastal Carolina 3-2. Louisiana won that series 2-1. Number 18 Alabama beat number 15 Ole Miss 6-2. Bama's Torres hit a 2-run single. Alabama wins that series 2-1. Number 1 UCLA beat Washington 6-1. UCLA pitching group, 13 total strikeouts between all the pitchers they played. UCLA won that series 2-1. Number 7 Oregon State beat Air Force 8-1. Oregon State's Proctor, 2 RBI singles and 2-run home run. Their pitching group, Oregon State's 14 total strikeouts. Number 16, Oregon beat number 17, USC, 6-5. 26 total hits in that game. Remember what we said earlier. A lot of strikeouts and a lot of hits in some of these games this weekend. Maloney, how do you say Maloney? Can't read my writing sometimes. Maloney for Oregon, solo home run. Loya, RBI double. Oregon wins that series 2-1. 30-26 Louisville beat 35-20 Virginia, 10-5. 23 total hits in that game. Louisville wins that series 2-1. 30-21 Notre Dame beat 30-23 Pitt, 21-10. 31 total hits between those two in that game. Notre Dame wins the series 2-1. 25-30 Duke beat 38-18 Wake Forest, 7-3. Duke Strand hit a 2-run home run and an RBI single, but Wake Forest won the series 2-1. 29-25 Cal beat 27-25 Stanford, 2-1. Cal won that series against their Cross Bay rival, 2-1. 31-24 UAB beat 36-19 UTSA, 23-11. 33 total hits in that game between those two. UAB wins that series 2-1. 28-27 Wichita State beat 32-21 South Florida, 8-5. South Florida still won the series 2-1. 29-24 Jacksonville beat 34-20 Florida Gulf Coast, 2-1. Jacksonville won the series 2-1. 19-30 Villanova beat 32-24 UConn, 9-6. 22 total hits in that game between those two. UConn's Quintano, 2-run home run and a 2-run double. UConn wins the series though, 2-1. 29-23 Ohio State beats 32-22 Michigan, 8-1. Sweeps their rival, 3-0. And I heard that's the first time they've done that in Ann Arbor since like 94, something crazy like that. So, 29-23, if they blow through their conference tournament, I don't know if they're going to win the Big Ten championship, but hey, they might get in that field. Who knows? I mean, they got to beat some damn good teams and beat them bad. So we'll see. Crazy things happen. 22-31 Michigan State beat 33-22 Illinois State, 18-8. 31 total hits in that game. 32-21 Iowa beat 35-18 Purdue, 15-9. 31 total hits in that game. Iowa sweeps Purdue 3-0. 25-26 Kennesaw State beat 32-18 Missouri State, 12-6. 28 total hits in that game. Missouri State wins 2-1. 24-32 Sam Houston beat 33-23 Louisiana Tech, 6-0. Louisiana Tech does win the series 2-1. 42-13 Jacksonville State beat 31-24 Dallas Baptist, 13-4. Dallas Baptist still won the series 2-1. 22-32 Towson beat 34-19 Northeastern, 14-10. 31 total hits in that game. Towson's D'Alessandro, grand slam and a 2-run home run in that game. Northeastern, though, they won the series 2-1. 26-23 Western Michigan beat 31-17 Northern Illinois, 7-6. Northern Illinois led this game 6-2. Western Michigan scored five runs in the 8th and 9th inning of that game, and they sweep Northern Illinois 3-0. 29-27 Toledo beat 40-13 Kent State, 9-6. Kent State still won the series 2-1. 30-24 UNLV beat 33-23 San Diego State, 9-7. 26 total hits in that game. UNLV won the series 2-1. 32-18 Fairleigh Dickinson beat 27-20 Long Island, 22-12. I thought they were playing football there. Fairleigh Dickinson, their pitching group, 11 total strikeouts. But Long Island still won the series, though, 2-1. 32-20 Oklahoma beat 37-19 Tennessee, 12-9. OU scored 6 runs on walk. 6 runs on walks, wild pitches, and throwing errors. So there you go. Tennessee won the series, though, 2-1. 43-13 Mercer beat 30-22 Eastern Tennessee State, 11-6. 28 total hits. Mercer sweeps them 3-0. 28-24 Samford beat 34-20 Wofford, 13-3. Samford up 8-0 by the third inning in this game, and they end up winning the series 2-1. And then Southland, they started their tournament already yesterday. Southeast Louisiana beat Houston Christian and McNeese. And Lamar beat Northwestern State and Stephen F. Austin in that one. Couple of late games. 26 and 28, Georgia State beat 30 and 22, Appalachian State. Georgia State won that series 2-1. And 26 and 30, Sacramento State beat 34 and 19, Tarleton State 8-4. Tarleton State led that game 1-0. Sacramento State, they scored 8 runs in the 6th inning and ended up winning that series 2-1. All right, regionals on Saturday for softball. Told you we got a lot today. Austin 30 and 27, Baylor beat 33 and 21, Wisconsin 5-2. Baton Rouge, number 17, LSU beat number 15, Virginia Tech, 8-0. College Station, number 23, Arizona State beat number 16, Texas A&M 4-3. And also 32 and 28, UConn beat 40 and 22, McNeese State 5-1. Durham, number 20, Arizona beat number 13, Duke 10-1. Jennings for Arizona, 2-run home run. Sniffen, she hit a 3-run home run. Eugene, number 18, Mississippi State beat number 10, Oregon 4-0. Mississippi State's Grossel, she hit a 2-run home run. Faircloth, she struck out 10 Duck batters. And then 42 and 15, St. Mary's, fortunately beat number 10, Oregon. They lost again 5-4. They were out of their own regional. Gainesville, 32 and 28, Georgia Tech beat 39-22, Texas State 4-1. Texas State had 6 hits and 1 run in that one. Lincoln, 21 and 36, South Dakota beat number 24, Louisville 4-2. Los Angeles, number 11, UCLA beat number 25, South Carolina 7-2. UCLA's Alejandre, Benny, and Grant all hit 2-run home runs for the Bruins. Lubbock, Ole Miss, 8-point lead on number 4, Texas Tech. Lost 10-9. Texas Tech came back and beat them 10-9. But they came back and beat 47-15 Boston 9-4 in their second game. So I mean, I didn't watch that game. I was watching another game. And I turned it to see what was going on, and man, Ole Miss was just blowing Texas Tech out of the water. I was like, wow. And then I saw a score later on the ticker down at the bottom. Texas Tech came back. I was like, are you serious? I should have watched that game. Anyway, Stillwater, number 14, Oklahoma State beat number 19, Stanford 7-2. Oklahoma State's Goodwin and Warstop each hit 3-run home runs. Tuscaloosa, 38 and 22, USC Upstate beat 46 and 16, Southeast Louisiana 5-4. Each team, their pitchers, 1 strikeout apiece. That was it, 1 strikeout apiece. 2 total in the whole game. That's crazy. Sunday baseball, some more Southland tournament. 31 and 24, McNeese beat 34 and 21, Southeast Louisiana 8-5. McNeese's Keller solo home run, and how you say his name? Hushan. He hit a 2-run home run. 35 and 25, Lamar beat 29-27, Stephen F. Austin 11-0. 26 total hits in that one. So like we said, the baseball season's over. They start their conference tournaments this week. Southland, and I think somebody else, some smaller conference. I think they already started yesterday. But everybody else gets going in their conference tournaments this week. All right, yesterday, your regional championship games in softball, deciding who's going to the Supers. Athens, number 12, Georgia beat number 22, Clemson 5-0. Austin, number 6, Texas beat 30 and 28, Baylor 7-0. Boy, Baylor, they needed this. I mean, I don't know what's going on at Baylor, but that athletic department, every team seems to be in the hole. At least the softball made a run at the regional championship, lost 7-0, but still, boy, Baylor really needed that for the athletic department. Baton Rouge, number 17, LSU beat number 15, Georgia Tech, or I don't know why I say Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech, again, this weekend, 7-2. College Station, number 23, Arizona State beat number 16, Texas A&M 9-1. Once again, an Aggie team underachieves. I just don't know why I keep supporting them. Durham, number 13, Duke beat number 20, Arizona twice, 8-6 and 9-4. Eugene, number 18, Mississippi State beat 42 and 16, St. Mary's 5-0. Fayetteville, number 5, Arkansas beat 44 and 17, South Florida 10-2. Arkansas, they're sticking ball sports. Looking good. They're looking good this spring. Gainesville, number 9, Florida beat 32 and 29, Georgia Tech 5-2. Knoxville, number 7, Tennessee beat 40 and 15, Virginia 5-1. Lincoln, number 2, Nebraska beat 54 and 10, Grand Canyon 1-0. Los Angeles, number 11, UCLA beat number 25, South Carolina, 15-1. South Carolina, 2 hits, 3 errors in that game. Lubbock, number 4, Texas Tech beat 36-26, Ole Miss, 14-2. Norman, number 1, Oklahoma beat 36-22, Michigan, 8-1. Not a good week for Michigan baseball and softball. Stillwater, number 14, Oklahoma State beat number 19, Stanford, 11-5. Tallahassee, number 8, Florida State beat number 21, Central Florida, 2-1. Central Florida won the second game though, 4-2, and won that regional. And Tuscaloosa, number 3, Alabama beat 38-23, USC Upstate, 9-0. That sets up the Supers. I just saw it this morning instead of writing it down. I got it on the pictures in my phone. Here are your super regionals for softball. Looks like some pretty good matchups. All right. When do these start? Thursday and Friday. So keep a lookout on your TV schedule. All right, here we go. Starts Friday. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and LSU. That is always a battle. This one's interesting here. Friday. Texas versus Arizona State. We saw what Arizona State did to A&M in College Station. This is going to be an interesting one to see what Arizona State can do there in Austin. Norman starts Friday. Oklahoma versus Mississippi State. Lincoln starts Thursday. Nebraska versus Oklahoma State. Old Big 8 matchup there. Fayetteville, that starts on Friday. Arkansas versus Duke. That's kind of interesting. This one here is really interesting. Gainesville starts Friday. Florida versus Texas Tech. We saw how Texas Tech got in that jam against Ole Miss on Saturday. Came back and won that game and won the regional. See how strong they are down there in Gainesville. Knoxville, here's another interesting one. Tennessee versus Georgia. And then Los Angeles. This is kind of intriguing here. By the way, Gainesville starts Friday and Knoxville starts Thursday. Friday, this is kind of intriguing. In Los Angeles, Central Florida travels all the way across country to go play UCLA at their house. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Anyway, yeah, so there it is. It's all set. Baseball conference tournaments start this week. Super regionals start this weekend. I'm going out of town this weekend for a much-needed fun vacation. It's supposed to rain like a bitch here in southeast Texas. Hopefully it's not raining everywhere in Texas. So we'll not be doing a show this Friday. We will be back more than likely on Memorial Day itself. Maybe Tuesday, depending on what all happens. To review, all we're going to review is upsets and crazy things that happened in the baseball conference tournaments. And then we'll go over the championship series. And then we'll review what happens in the super regionals in softball. Anyway, it's Monday. Keep your head down. Stay busy. The 3-day weekend will be here before you know it. What's good about Thursday and Friday, at least I think Thursday, but I know sure for Friday, hell, the whole week. Conference tournaments. You can watch baseball and softball at work on your computer. Make the day go by faster. So there you go. Have a safe Memorial Day weekend. Remember what Memorial Day weekend is actually about. All those people that sacrificed their lives for America. Celebrate them. Have a safe one. We'll be back on Memorial Day or that Tuesday.